everyone, thank you so much for waiting. You can see I have some technical issues. For some reason, my cable is not working. I don't know why, so I am using my laptop today. Thank you so much for waiting. All of you have been very, very patient and very kind. So, relax. This is nice. Raul, thank you. Relax. We are already awake. Let's go for a cup of coffee. Good morning. Good morning, Raul. Thank you. Good. Dalton, let's go. Excellent. Love the attitude. Sueli, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Well, let's get started. Today is all about gerunds. So thank you for joining me live, and thank you for joining me in the replay if you're part of the replay crew. Okay, I'm on a laptop. Let's see what happens. Okay. I have to share my screen. Share screen. Okay, this is a little bit different for me. Please be patient while I work through all of this. Okay, I want to present my screen. Share screen. Okay, we should be good to go. I think you can see my screen. Nice. So today, the 5th of November, the 6th, I made these notes yesterday, so I wrote yesterday's date, but today is the 6th. Topic, gerunds. Today it's all about gerunds, what they are and how to use them. Let's go. And don't forget, you can join my English Nerd membership and keep these notes forever. Let me show you. I have 6 pages of notes that we're going to go through. There's going to be a lot of information. So if you want these notes later, become an English Nerd and you can download them immediately. You can review and study them. Okay. So let's start. What is a gerund? That's the first question we need to cover. A gerund is a verb plus ing that functions as a noun. This is really, really important. A gerund is like a noun. I have lots of examples here. Eating, drinking, walking. Afsara is saying, Arnel, discuss. Discuss possessive gerunds. I am definitely going to look at possessive gerunds. We'll get to that for sure. It's important for me to tell you what gerunds are not, because people can find this confusing. First point, a gerund is not a continuous verb. I am smiling. That's present continuous. That's not a gerund. We have been driving for hours. Driving, have been driving, present perfect continuous. That's not a gerund. Second box. A gerund is not an adjective. That's an interesting story. What a frustrating day. And a gerund is not a participle phrase. Don't worry about all this grammar terminology. Don't worry. Closing my eyes, I took a deep breath in. That's what I need to do now. After the rush of setting everything up, I need to close my eyes and take a deep breath in. Running quickly, he caught the bus. So just because a word ends in ing, it doesn't make it a gerund. Today we're just looking at the gerund form. Gerunds are simple. They function as nouns. Okay, good. Let's go. Okay. Nouns can be subjects, so gerunds can be subjects. Let's compare this. Let's compare nouns and gerunds. If you can see a noun in a sentence, it's easier to understand gerunds. So we're really starting with the basics. Noun, that can be my subject. Exercise is important. We know exercise is a noun. Swimming is my favorite type of exercise. You can see here, swimming, ing, the gerund is my subject, ing form. We do not say, swim is my favorite type of exercise. If you want your verb to be a subject, make it a gerund. Bay English. Is it correct to say, saving money is good? Absolutely, you have a gerund there. Saving money is good. That's a good example. Let's do another one. Noun, classical music. Classical music can have a calming effect. Gerund, playing an instrument can have a calming effect. So here we can see, ooh. Dan, I see your comment. Yes, you guys always see what I miss. Gerunds are simple. Thank you for that, Dan. Thank you. We don't say play an instrument can have a calming effect. Nope. Calming, that's ing. Is it a gerund? Nope, here it's an adjective. So you really want to see the function in a sentence. And mini tip here, a gerund always takes a singular verb. Okay. Learning keeps the mind sharp. Traveling teaches people about different cultures. Writing letters by hand feels more personal than sending emails. Learning to play chess has improved her problem-solving skills. So you can see a gerund can be one word, traveling, learning, or it can be a phrase, writing letters by hand, learning to play chess. There are lots of varieties. Good. Learning tip. You know it's a gerund because you can replace it with a noun. This is a little trick. If you're not sure if something's a gerund or not, you can replace it with a noun. Oh, yes! After experiencing trouble logging into the system, yes, Arnel finally got it started. Absolutely. Nice. Okay. So for example here, traveling teaches people about different cultures. Let's do that gerund check trick. I can replace traveling with a noun and my sentence still works. Books teach people about different cultures. Documentaries teach people about different cultures. Language exchanges. Art teaches people about different cultures. So again, if you're not sure if something is a gerund, do the gerund test noun trick. Good. Okay. I think everyone can see this. Your turn. You know, we looked at gerunds as a subject. I want to see some of your example sentences. I'm going to leave my screen like this. I won't touch my screen. Your turn. Begin your sentence with a gerund or a gerund phrase. For example, gerund is ... Swimming is fun. Listening to music can have a calming effect. Give me some of your example sentences. I'm gonna wait. Gavin, nice. Playing tennis absolutely has improved my fitness. Excellent. Nice glasses. You know, I forgot I was wearing my glasses. Normally I wear contacts, but today is a glasses day. Miranda, that's a really good question. Can we use the infinitive instead of a gerund as a subject? No. The difference between gerunds and infinitives is a big topic. Sometimes you can begin your sentence with an infinitive if you mean in order to. For example, to open a bank account, you need your passport and proof of address. But that's not, but that's short for in order to. If your verb is a subject, use a gerund. Okay. L, really good. Overcoming challenges motivates me. I'm glad you used motivate, number 6 there. Motivates me to keep pushing forward. Sueli, doing Pilates gets me flexible, yeah. Sleeping is the best way to rest, absolutely. Smoking kills you, yeah, really good. Luca, playing soccer makes me happy, great. And if you're watching the replay, leave me some of your examples in the comments. Really good. Yes, I love this one. Watching this lesson can improve my English, yeah. Oswaldo, jogging is a healthy and fun activity, love it. Really good. Gabby, cooking is my favorite pastime. I also love cooking. I love cooking. I think I'm a good cook. Really good. Dan is saying, if I use an infinitive as a subject, I think that's too formal. Beginning a sentence with an infinitive, if it is not short for in order to, it's very, very formal and a bit old-fashioned. For example, to be or not to be, that is the question. That's a famous quote. That kind of style isn't common in modern English. Begin your sentence with a gerund if it's a verb. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm seeing lots of great, wonderful examples. Let's keep moving. Okay. So we've looked at gerunds as a subject. All of you have done an amazing job. Murtada is asking, to love is divine. Do you find anything wrong with this expression where infinitive has been used as a subject? Again, Murtada, to love is divine. That's a very old-fashioned way of speaking. In modern English, it's very uncommon. Okay, good. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Nouns can be objects, so gerunds can be objects. Mini reminder, your gerund can be a subject. What's next? Your gerund can be an object. And again, let's compare it to a noun. Noun. We discussed, what did you discuss? The new house. That's what we discussed. We use a noun. But what if I want a verb? Then I need to use a gerund. We discussed buying a new house. That's my object, buying a new house. Noun. I practice my English every day. What are you practicing? Your English. Let's use a gerund. I practice speaking English every day. So, you might be thinking, why do I need this gerund here? Can I just use a noun? Of course you can, but many times verbs do not have a noun form, so you need that ing form. Remember, you can check by replacing your gerund with a noun. Always do the gerund check trick. I love skiing. That's a gerund. I can replace skiing with a noun. I love sports. I love chocolate. I love my dogs, etc. You can see a gerund is just like a noun. Okay. But why do I need gerunds? Why can't I just use a noun? Look at this little lady asking that. I get this question from time to time. Well, sometimes we want our subjects and objects to be a verb. The verb must become a gerund. That's kind of an easy way to turn an action into a noun. And gerunds can give you more flexibility. I want to show you. Bread is fun. I mean, that could be a complete sentence, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's better with the gerund. Baking bread is fun. Eating bread is fun. Selling bread is fun. Buying bread is fun. Why not? These are our subjects. We could say, I enjoy books. But a gerund can make it more interesting and more specific. I enjoy reading books, writing books, selling books, buying books. Oh, and you guys can see I put the wrong picture on the wrong side. This is baking bread, and this one is books. Okay, there we go. This makes more sense. This makes more sense. Okay, good. So let's take a look. You know, with gerunds, you can understand the rules, but there's also memorization that needs to be involved. Gerunds can be an object, but not after every verb. Not after every verb. Let me scroll down to my list. Okay. Here I have a list. Common verbs followed by gerund objects. If you want, you can take a screenshot, of course, of this list. Admit, avoid, begin, etc. Let's do a few examples. We postponed booking the venue. And a venue is the location for an event, a venue. I enjoy playing cards. We are finishing cleaning. You can see we can use the present continuous. Finishing, followed by another ing form, a gerund. That's possible. She continued shouting. So after these verbs, they usually take a gerund object. Gabby, let me look at this example. I love it. Although cooking is my favorite pastime, I also enjoy reading, using gerunds as both subject and object in my sentence. Absolutely, really good example. Afsara is asking a question about infinitives. The door swings open. Is open a bare infinitive here? No, infinitives are verbs, and here open is not functioning as a verb. The verb in your sentence is swings. Okay? You might be thinking, what are those little asterisks here? Yep. Some verbs can be followed by the to infinitive, the gerund and the to infinitive. For example, I like eating spicy food. I have my gerund. I like to eat spicy food. I have my infinitive. And Maya? Yep, that's what we're looking at now, Maya. Good question. Why are some of these verbs marked with an asterisk? With an asterisk, they can be both followed by a gerund or an infinitive. L. John avoided mentioning, the surprise party to keep it a secret. Absolutely. Avoid plus gerund. Really, really nice. Eunice, great example. I enjoy watching. Really good. I enjoy watching Arnel's English courses. Yes. Good. Okay. Big question. Gerund or infinitive? You know, today we're just looking at gerunds, but if you want to learn more about gerunds versus infinitives, I do have a full lesson on YouTube. I will link it below in the description after the lesson. You can check it out. Okay, so we have gerunds as subjects, gerunds as objects. Let's keep moving. And I love seeing all of your examples. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Manuel, she denied committing the crime, so the trial was postponed. Absolutely, yeah, good. Good, she denies. That works as well. She denies, good. Okay, let's keep moving, let's keep moving. But first, a sip of water. Ooh. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, I can't read that one. I meant to click on this one. Zora, hey Arnel, can you also define the certain verbs that can be followed by either gerund or infinitive with a change in meaning? Zora, there is a list. It's a pretty short list, only about 5 or 6 verbs. For example, stop is one of them. Stop plus gerund, stop plus infinitive. The meaning changes slightly. For that, Zora, please watch this lesson. I have a very specific part that goes into detail about those verbs. Okay. Oop. Next point. Gerunds can be the object of a preposition. That sounds really grammatical. To put it simply, just put a gerund after a preposition. Gerunds go after prepositions. Okay. And I have a whole list of examples for you. Number 1, Martha is interested in learning new languages, not in learn. They talked about going to the concert. Preposition, gerund. John is excited about starting his new job. Jacob, I'm interested in learning English. We need that preposition. I'm tired of waiting. You can see preposition, ing. I will scroll down. 13 here. Okay. You know what? I'm going to read all of them. It's good to listen to these. She is good at solving puzzles. And while I'm reading, if you want to, give me some of your example sentences with the gerund after a preposition. Preposition, gerund. Preposition, gerund. You can copy the sentences and change them slightly. He is afraid of speaking in public. They succeeded in completing the project on time. She insisted on helping us with the move. Mike has a knack for drawing realistic portraits. And a knack for something means you have a special talent. A knack for something. They are committed to improving their skills. She is accustomed to working long hours. I look forward to seeing you. We looked up selling our house. Preposition, gerund. Preposition, gerund. Can you also use a noun after a preposition? Of course, but if you want your verb to be the object, gerund. Look up is a phrasal verb. Look forward to is a phrasal verb. And phrasal verbs often end in a preposition, followed by a gerund. Okay. Game tuber. We are interested in reading poems. Make poems plural, but really nice gerund there. L. She's excited about, really nice, excited about traveling the world. Suli, my husband has a knack for numbers. Ooh, that's useful. I don't, but that's really useful. Good. Dalton, I'm working until 6. That's a perfectly correct sentence, Dalton. I love it, but there's no gerund in that sentence. Gerunds. I'm afraid of making mistakes when I speak English. That's a common fear many students have, but I can tell you, nobody really notices your mistakes as much as you do, or teachers. So don't be hard on yourself. Most people aren't paying attention to perfect grammar. They just want to understand you, so don't worry too much. Maya's asking, Arnel, what does look up selling? Oh, to look something up or to look up something means research. For example, you look up a new English word. You research. You search and you check. You can look up lots of things using Google, using YouTube, using a dictionary. I have a knack for listening. Yes, very good. Game tuber, we're talking about decorating the class. Really nice. Murtada, Sakina is good at keeping her promises. Yes. Prasad, hi Arnel. Your videos are very helpful to us. I have 100% marks on my English test. Ooh, congratulations. Ooh, great, great. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Let me do a few more examples, then we'll keep moving. Keep your examples coming just to practice, just to practice. Let's see, nice. Good. Jacob, they are tired of waiting? Yeah, nice. Good. I want to look at one thing here. Look at in this little box here. This can be confusing. To can be a preposition. I look forward to meeting you. Remember, preposition gerund. Preposition gerund. Or part of the infinitive. To can have two different functions. I want to meet you. We wouldn't say I want meeting you. How can we know when to is a preposition or a gerund? What to is a preposition or part of the infinitive? How do we know? Well, what comes after it? I look forward to. Oh, here, I wrote it here. You can always do the noun test. I look forward to your visit, my break, Friday. If to can be followed by a noun, you know it's a preposition. If to must be followed by a verb, you know it's the infinitive. Okay. Kamachi, I am sick of eating the same food for breakfast every morning. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes I get the same. Nice. Okay. We are going to look at possessive gerunds. This is something a little bit different. It's a very interesting topic. I want to start by saying possessive gerunds. I put a little top hat. There we go. Mainly used in formal situations. Let's just go through it. I just really want to make it clear that possessive gerunds are pretty formal and not that common, but we need to look at it. Dalton, noun is the key to learning gerunds. Yes, if you think about a gerund like a noun, there you go. You're halfway there, more than halfway there. What else besides look forward to? We can use either gerund and infinitive. Ali, after look forward to, we don't use infinitive because to is a preposition. It's part of the phrasal verb look forward to. The other verbs, if you want to know the difference between verb plus gerund or verb plus infinitive, watch the video I mentioned earlier. I will link it down below. I'll do that after this live. Okay. Possessive gerunds. Let's take a moment. Let's take our time. Let's take a moment. So follow with me. Let's look here first. Possessive. What does possessive mean? Possessive means something is yours, like the noun possession. I can say, my phone is my possession. I can say, this cup is my possession. So we're going to look at possessive gerunds. This is my job, your job, his job, her job, its job, our job, their job. You can see I'm using possessive adjectives just to give you an idea of what possessive is. Arnel's job, we have possessive. My teacher's job, plural possessive. So remember, possessive is what we're focusing on. Danny, is there any kind of tip to know when a gerund should be used? The most important thing to remember is if you want a verb to function as a noun, like as a subject or an object, use a gerund. Okay. Let's break this down. Let's start simple. Noun. My dog is afraid of vacuum cleaners. My dog is afraid of my vacuum cleaner. This is noun with possessive my. You can see this is more specific. Not just vacuum cleaners in general, my vacuum cleaner. Gerund. My dog is afraid of vacuuming. Preposition, gerund. Preposition, gerund. And this is what we need to continue to look at. My dog is afraid of my vacuuming. What this means is my dog is afraid when I vacuum. Here we have a possessive gerund, and I know some students find this form a little bit strange. Okay. Let's do another one. I appreciate you quick reply. Does that sound good? Possessive. I appreciate your quick reply. I appreciate you helping me. Just like here, we need the possessive. I appreciate your helping me. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit challenging. I appreciate you helping me. You know, many native speakers just use you. I appreciate you helping me. But technically, it should be you're helping me because your help, your reply, your generosity. Ali, do you have a video about inversion? If yes, please link it down below. Ali, I do have a lesson on inversion. Go to my channel, search for inversion. I have a complete lesson on inversion. L, his painting in the art gallery received a lot of attention. Here, painting, L, is a noun because painting is a noun in this case because paint is the verb, but a painting is the actual noun. We don't need to change anything. Okay. Good. Nice. So, just to clarify, I want to quickly clarify, I'm putting an X here because technically, if you're going to be very traditional about grammar, it should be your. However, I want to make it clear, many native speakers just use you. It's considered less formal. Okay. I have lots of examples. Subject. You, he, they being late has caused problems. Technically, it should be you're being late, his being late, their being late has caused problems. You might see the structure. Kamachi, good question. Using an object pronoun instead of a possessive adjective is informal, not incorrect. Am I right? It depends who you ask. If someone's very strict on grammar, they would say no, it's not correct. However, I would say, you being late has caused problems is common, but I'm just putting X here to make it really clear that this is technically the correct one. Okay. As an object, Patty mentioned you moving to a new state, Carl moving to a new state, Bob and Trudy moving to a new state. Traditionally, it should be your, Carl's, Bob, and Trudy's. After preposition. It depends on you, Jess, my parents making a decision. It depends on your, Jess's, my parents making a decision. Yeah. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, we're coming to an end actually. We have one more thing to look at. We've gone through a lot. Take a look. Look at everything we've gone through. There's been lots of information. Lots of information here. Okay. This is a common idiom where both forms are acceptable. And this is a really good one to learn because it's kind of a polite way to ask a question. If you don't mind me asking or saying, if you don't mind my asking or saying. And this is what kind of throws students off. They think, my asking, shouldn't it be me? Traditionally, it's my. You will hear people saying me, especially with this idiom, both are correct. When do we use this? You want to ask or say something politely. We have a little polite gentleman here. And you don't want to offend the person. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Where are you from, if you don't mind my asking? You know, you want to be polite. Maybe you don't want to offend someone. If you don't mind me saying, if you don't mind my saying, your English is much better than last year. You know, you're kind of being cautious. You're being polite. Good. Well, we've gone through everything. Ali, do native speakers make preposition mistakes? They can, absolutely, from time to time. You know, native speakers make mistakes when it comes to tenses, when it comes to verb forms. Absolutely, they can make mistakes. Prepositions, yeah, from time to time. Yep. Good. Okay, nice. And last but not least, join my channel and become an English nerd. You can get access to all of my live lesson notes with the members only password. So you can download all of this and even write your own notes. Good. We got this lesson pretty quickly. Excellent. Okay. Nice. Well, I will end my screen share. We got through everything. I will... Oh, Taizim, good to see you. I missed your live. Oh no. Next time, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Join me again. Stop sharing. Okay. Oh, there we go. Not bad for using a laptop today. My first time using a laptop, and yeah, I survived. Oh, Arnel, can the phrase me my asking by just saying, if you don't mind? If you don't mind, could you help me with this task? You know, if you don't mind isn't specifically about questions or asking anything. If you don't mind, could you please move? With me or my asking, it's specifically about questions. Good. Wonderful. So, I hope you all have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in 2 weeks with another topic. Good. And a lot of you have been saying that you missed this live. Don't worry, all of my live lessons are saved on my channel. Go to my channel, go to the live tab, and you can watch all of my past live lessons. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye.